It is a good morning, and I had a lot of fun today over leveraging on an Apex account. So I bought an Apex account specifically for this. So my other account is still in the 300 profit that it was previously. And today I just tried to one trade pass it because you're allowed to pass accounts in one day on Apex for a limited time. So I decided it would be fun. And it's 30 bucks an attempt, so I thought I would give it a shot and it actually went quite well. Let me talk y'all through what happened. So we had news at 8:30, then we had the opening at 9:30, and then we had news at 9:45. And now we're kind of doing things that I don't understand. But I was bullish on the day. We had this all-time high up here. It got hit prior to 9:30. So I was looking to see if it would continue up or if it would continue down, based off sweeping this high and then retracing. So we had these equal lows over here inside a 15-minute fair value gap, which was the target for my short, off of this fair value gap, which was bearish. And let's see what happened. So I took a lot of trades. So first I was trying to buy up here. I got stopped out because this was a little bit chasing. So then it swept these lows and then I tried to long it again. So I was long with 3 contracts and oh my goodness, I really don't understand what happened here. So we got slipped like 10 like look at this. This candle right here is where I was trying to get out on a market order. And for some reason it filled me all the way down here. So at 95 and I was trying to get off at 05. So that is 200 bucks right there, which is really annoying. This is another 100 right here. And we got stopped out on the runner. So I was already getting annoyed, and you know that's not a good sign. So over here, I was trying to take it down into the lows, but it retraced a little bit. So after it came back up here, I was ready to short. So I had my order to sell right at this inversion fair value gap, didn't come here, continued down, another fair value gap, and then here I was filled for 3 mini contracts short. And guys, this is just unacceptable, right? Because I got slipped for 20 points on this contract right here. My order was right underneath this low, and I got filled all the way up here. So 38 and 58, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then I had my other order right underneath this low, and it chopped around here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles of 40 seconds. It was underneath this low and my limit order was not getting filled. I will give them a little bit of wiggle room because there was news at 9:45, but this was after it. This was at 9:48, and this order was still not getting filled. So I was worried that this was going to retrace all the way back up here, and I would lose a bunch of open profit. So I took it off manually. But this, again, another 400 bucks. So if you've been counting, we've already lost like 700 bucks over here. I think like 800. So over here, I was up 600 on the account, and actually I was up 670 on the account, and I had been slipped out of $800. So I would have already passed the account at this point. So then I was trying to take some more trades because, you know, why not? I'm going to give it another shot tomorrow anyway. But this is really annoying. So then, you know, we lost some trades up, down, left, right. Then I stopped because this was in a range and I waited for this. I was trying to be long over here, got stopped. To be fair, I probably should not have been long up here. I was waiting for this phantom to get swept, but it just wasn't. It was waiting a lot. And then finally it did that. So then I was long. And I was long over here off this breaker, got stopped for break even. I was long again over here off this fair value gap and this fair value gap, but it went all the way down here first. And then finally I was long again and we caught a nice trade, 200, 400. Yeah, I don't know, man. This account should have been passed So then at this point I was up like barely, and I think I was up like 500 again or something. And then we took some losses in here because I was just really trying to over leverage and push it. And also, I don't know why. I think at this point, because from here to here, it's 20 points. So I had that unrealized equity trailing drawdown thing. So I was down 400 over here, and then down another 200. So that's 600. So, and then over here, there's even more losses and stuff. And then I was on 3 contracts over here. And at this point, the drawdown was just too tight because I hadn't trailed this properly. But I was just mainly annoyed because I just got slipped out of so much. Like the account would have straight up been passed already. And then I just ended up blowing it because I was just taking way too many trades way too quickly and not evaluating properly. I was trying to long this inversion fair value gap with this fair value gap, but it was not going up. And this is my final target to the downside, this fair value gap. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun, learned a lot, got slipped like crazy. So yeah, I guess I have to take that into consideration next time I attempt this because yeah, that's a lot of slippage. So I really need to pick my areas better because my trading style is the 5 second chart and I see profit, I take profit. But apparently I can't do that here. I have to really wait for there to be like orders. I don't know. It's supposed to be a demo account, right? So it's not like they're actually filling them. I don't really understand why it's so bad, you know? But I guess that's how they make money. So you really have to prove yourself and not make any mistakes if you want to trade with them, which, you know, fair enough. But yeah, it is pretty annoying because I would have passed the account already. Thanks to JXX for inspiring me to do this. He passed like 4 accounts in one day by doing this. And yeah, I mean, I don't need 4 accounts yet. I would rather just have 1 or 2. But I think I'm going to give it another shot and see what happens. I got to be a bit more careful. And I'm just going to really wait for this to happen. And I'm just going to use limit orders, to be honest. Because, yeah, market orders can get slipped 20 points. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, my order was down here. And it went right through it for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 seconds. It was down under here. And then it went all the way back up here. And at that point, I was like, well, let's just not lose anymore if it just decides to reverse from here. And then it chopped around a little bit, making lower lows, lower lows. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bit unfortunate, but we're gonna come back stronger and we're just gonna do it properly. And we're just, because I know I can do this. So despite their bad fills and stuff, we're gonna push through it and we're gonna make it work by just, you know, being more focused on the 1 minute time frame instead of the 5 second chart. Because on the 1 minute, you know, if it spends like 3-4 minutes in a certain area, like you're definitely getting filled. If at that point they don't fill me, I'm just gonna go back to TopStep. I learned a lot. It was definitely a lot of fun. Over leveraging is always fun, especially if you don't really care about the account. And yeah, I'm gonna continue my chill account when the promotion ends, or you know, if I pass an account, then I'll go back to this one. This one still has plenty of drawdown, and we're up overall, so that should be completely fine. But with that being said, I think I'm done for today because it already made the move, cleared the highs, and then retraced, took all this sell side. So now it's probably gonna wait, and I am expecting it to continue going up, but there's fair value gaps here which might hold and keep it in consolidation for a little while. Of course, this is the sixth sister trade because ES is already breaking all-time highs and it's way up, and Nasdaq is barely taking these highs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys soon.